What's up, guys? Been a minute since I've done anything besides workout, so I'm going to be coming at you guys with a full day of eating. We are going to be eating 2,400 calories, a whole bunch of protein, a whole bunch of everything. So follow this if you're trying to build muscle and lose fat. But I'm actually starving. I'm about to whip up some breakfast and I have no idea what it's going to be. So why don't you come along and find out? So definitely switch it up since my last full day of eating competition style. I actually got this from my boy Sam. I really like it, but I'm having 30 grams of eggs or 30 grams of white rice uncooked. So it's about 90 grams cooked. Then I'm having 4 pieces of Ezekiel toast, absolutely super fire. I usually have like some type of ground turkey sausage, either 99 or 93.7 out of that today. So instead I'm gonna have 3 whole eggs and then 200 grams of egg whites, just gonna clear those out. So I'm about to whip this up and y'all are gonna see the fire breakfast and pre-workout meal. Hey y'all, the atypical breakfast is done. Like I said, 3 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites. I had to do that to replace the protein because usually I'd have some ground turkey in there, but I didn't have any, so I went extra high on the egg whites. There is 90 grams of cooked jasmine rice under there. I usually would go higher on that as well. And because I was out of rice, I did 4 pieces of Ezekiel toast, but this, I'm not even gonna lie, has been hitting recently. Like, I've had some crazy good pumps off of it. A mix of fast digesting carbs and slow digesting carbs in the toast so that it'll stretch out and the energy will last the entirety of the workout. But this is going to get housed, and then I'm going to go to the gym, big back and bicep day. But we've seen enough working out. If you want to see a back and bicep day, I uploaded one 2 weeks ago. Just go check that out on the channel, and I will see you guys for the... All right, y'all, I just got back from the gym and I'm about to take the post-workout supplements. My entire hand is full here. I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, these are all the supplements. So I got creatine, digestive enzymes, turmeric, men's multivitamin, B100 complex, D3 and K2, Tongkat Ali, iron, zinc, potassium, and I think that should be it. So I am going to do this and then I'll show you guys the meal because these are all the supplements I'm currently running. And yeah, I'm going to try to get these in one. And voila, we got the post-workout meal: 210 grams of tilapia, 55 grams of lettuce, and 210 grams of white jasmine rice. These are going to be the biggest carb-focused meals because you want to get fast digesting carbs before your workout and after your workout so it can fuel muscle growth. And a light protein. This actually isn't enough. You want around 80 grams of carbs after your workout and around 60 grams of protein. This is like 40. So I'm gonna have another meal kind of shortly, probably like within another hour or two. But this is gonna be really good because the lettuce is all water, tilapia is a super light fish, and jasmine rice is a fast digesting carb. Also all whole foods too, so that's kind of another thing is if you're eating a lot of foods but they're not whole foods, like you're getting your protein from a protein cookie, probably not the best. If you put a 0 after the amount of protein and that exceeds the calories, then it's not a good source of protein. Meaning a protein cookie has 12 grams of protein but it's 240 calories. 12, 0, 120. Okay, that's double that. That's not a good source of protein. But this is, and it's good whole food. So I'm super starving. This is gonna get destroyed. Also, another secret sauce that I've been using. This Cholula Chipotle is absolutely amazing. 0 calories, 0 everything. Absolutely fire. Not like crazy hot or anything. So definitely try that out. But this is going down the hatch. Yeah, a little pro tip. Eat with a small fork. Makes your bite smaller. The more time you spend actively eating, the fuller, the more time your brain has to send signals to your stomach and let it know that it's full. And yeah, especially like if you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle, it's definitely a pro tip. And also what you're putting in your body is super important. A lot of people, I mean, yeah, you know your protein intake and everything, but that's been the biggest difference between bodybuilding and anything is like, if you want to look good, you have to fuel your body with the right things. Everything matters. You know, you want grass fed. Why? Because you're eating an animal that was fed, you know, whole foods, whole grain, blah, blah, blah. So why would you not feed yourself that? And then that's really the difference in the shape of your muscles and just how you look versus if you got skinny fat or if you got flab. It's all about the micronutrients and the protein. So like, I mean, definitely, you know, if you're just getting off of eating Dunkin' Donuts and you got to go grab a maple glazed donut protein bar, like that's one thing. But, you know, if you can have some goddamn self-control and just eat whole healthy foods, I promise you, you'll look and feel a lot better. So this is absolutely fire. I've said it before, but goated hot sauce. My next meal is going to be 135 grams of potatoes and 150 grams of chicken breast. It's important, again, after or in your workout window to get as much carbs. Like this is the rest of the carbs for the day. The rest of my meals have no carbs, but you want to center them around your workout so your body can shuttle the nutrients in the right way. Also do a 5 to 7 minute digestion walk after each meal I'll be showing y'all. But here is the meal. And then one last thing is I take this Rise loaded creatine. It's actually pretty fire. It tastes like lemonade, and literally mix it into a shaker with some water. Down this, that's how I get my 10 grams or 5 grams of creatine, whatever it is per day. But yeah, I'm about to destroy this meal, last carb meal. All right, y'all, it's now 15:48, and I'm going to take some berberine HCl. If you don't know what this is, it basically helps nutrient partitioning throughout your body. It shuttles all the carbs, all the glycogen, all the protein to your muscles and helps your body utilize it effectively. I recently did some research, and they say you're not supposed to take it within a workout window because it can stop ATP, which basically builds muscle. I don't know. I be hearing conflicting things. Y'all let me know if you know anything about HCl, if I should be taking this, you know, closer to the workout or not. But I'm going to take this, and then the next meal is going to be in here. I got 150 grams of this imitation Beyond Meat. So it's actually not beef. It's actually not ground beef. It's actually like plant-based and processed, ultra processed plant. Like they take 50 or 60 different bro, if you actually thought I was eating Beyond Beef, you need to unfollow, unsubscribe, get off this video, because you don't know who the hell you talking to. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, organic ground beef, 150 grams of that. If you're eating all that BS imitation crap, just eat a burger, bro. Like, what is more healthy than natural beef, organic beef, than some synthesized garbage gloop from a lab? But yeah, I'm getting 150 grams of ground beef and then 100 grams of lettuce, and I'll show you all that in a second. There it is, all mixed up, super appetizing, and I just started eating this meal maybe last week, but it's pretty lit because lettuce is literally, you get so much volume. 100 grams, which, I mean, I probably could have did a little bit more, but 100 grams is like 17 calories. And then the beef, it's like, I don't know, just ground beef. I hadn't had it for so long on prep, literally fish and chicken, but the ground beef is fire. It's like a nice volume, and it's really not that many calories. I mean, 220 or 185 so calories for the beef, and then 17. So this is under 200 calories, like a full meal. And it's going to sit on your stomach and feel good, especially when I already crushed it. But you pair it with one of these, a LaCroix natural water. I like sparkling water. Fills up your stomach, like the bubbles of gas, helps your digestion as well. And on top of that, it's like has flavor. So, you know, forget a Coke Zero or sitting around drinking Sprite or actual soda when you can do this. So under 200 calories, gonna make me feel full, and I'm going to crush this. And you also can't forget, it's also gonna be getting salted rigorously. Pink salt, try it out. If you know, you know. But yeah, this is going to go down the hatch, and I will see y'all we got like 2 meals left. So 2 more meals, and that'll be a cap on the full day of eating. See y'all. Like, honestly, what is going on? Like, is your boy on prep right now? Like, because that's what it feels like. But if you want to lose fat, you should manage your carbohydrates, and you should prioritize whole foods. So I got tilapia and asparagus. Already had my carbs centered around the meal, as I said earlier. So there's no need to just be shoveling carbs like crazy, especially if you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle. And yeah, this is going to go down the hatch. 175 grams of asparagus, 175 grams of tilapia. And then we got a surprise coming a little later. You know what time it is if you've been here before, but this and some pink salt is gonna go down like heaven. Go down my throat so smooth. Pause, cap, wait, what? I'm gonna be guzzling this, so I'm going to enjoy this and then see y'all for the last meal. And last but not least, shout out to Ninja Creamy, because that is a whole pint of ice cream for 200 calories. Literally, I'm using a Rise peanut butter because I think it's the best one that goes with the Ninja Creamy. It has like xanthan gum and stuff in it, but it's literally Rise peanut butter protein powder with 90% water, and then I fill up a blender, fill it up with water and that 60 grams of the protein powder, which comes out to about 48 grams of protein, and then I fill it up. I fill up probably about less than 100 milliliters with almond milk, and it comes out absolutely insane. This one's a little wet because I blended it late, but that's gonna put a cap on the full day of eating. It came out to a little bit less, 2,149 calories, 42 grams of fat, 182 grams of carbs, and 250 grams of protein. Drop a like, drop a comment if you enjoyed this full day of eating video. I still got this. I'm gonna eat this, maybe do about 15, maybe 20 minutes walking on the walking pad. I'm at 9,800 steps. I wanna try to get to at least 11,000, but I'm going to enjoy this, watch a little bit of YouTube back there, and then call it a night. It's almost 7 p.m., 1900, so it's past my bedtime, but I appreciate you if you stuck around for the entire video. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.